your first view of Athens. It is the 10th, May 10th,
Yeah.
2026, and after a flight delay yesterday and losing most of a day, we made it to Athens, and we are in time for our 8 a.m. tickets to go to the Acropolis, which is up there. Everywhere you look is a museum. So we started out yesterday morning with a 4 a.m. wake-up call, only immediately to find out that our tour in Thessalonica was canceled. And then minutes later found out there might be a problem with our hotel on the 22nd and 23rd. And then we had flight delays, sat on the runway in Denver. Fortunately, we missed the person who was killed on the runway in Denver yesterday.
We missed
And
7 hours. 7 or 8 hours.
We arrived last night in time to go grab some Slovaki and go to bed. So on our way to the Acropolis. This is what it's like to rope drop. We are rope dropping. Did you see how far the line went? Okay, our first stop on the way on the climb up the hill to the Parthenon is the Odeon Theater. I think they called it that.
Yeah. And they say
This was built in 141 BC, something like that, restored in the 50s or 60s and used for concerts.
That's cool.
The Propylaea, the grand entrance into the Acropolis. This is the Temple of the Wingless Athena. Nice light hitting it right now. Hello! Athena Nike, the Temple of Athena Nike. The Propylaea, just the opening act for walking into the Acropolis. There it is. The Parthenon.
The famous Parthenon.
We were listening to Rick Steves as he said, just like in the books, I'm really here. I'm really here. I'm really here. See?
That's cool.
Are you here?
Yes, it's cool.
It's amazing to think that all this was planned and implemented in stone so long ago. I'm repeating after Rick Steves. We are listening to the Rick Steves tour. This is the north side of the Parthenon. This one is the old temple, dedicated to Athena Polias, the famous columns of women. The sun was in the eyes. This is the east end, actually the original main entrance into the Parthenon.
And there's one statue left.
Yeah, you can see a reclining Dionysus up on the top left. But for other originals, you have to go to the
British
Museum in London, which I have not been to. Next time I go to London, that's where I'm going to go.
And the Nashville has the replica of these.
Yeah, I've been there once.
Did you see it?
Yes. On the way to the Erechtheion. Built on the ruins of an old Mycenaean palace, which is where the boulders out there come from. And the porch of the Caryatids has 6 beautiful maidens. This is the east end of the Erechtheion.
Uh-oh.
You can see how
What kind of columns are those?
Those ionic columns. Another
Here's a
ancient
view of
site.
Athens. Way over to that side is the Agora. Can't see it here. Oh, look at the big giant
Look at
boulder.
the temple.
Boulder right there where things
Oh,
are
yeah.
built around that. That's interesting. And then that's the Pan-Athenaic Stadium right there where the first Olympics were held in 1896 when it was restored. That's where the Athens held their games. The Athenians held their games. And this side is the temple we'll go to later. This is the Temple of Zeus. It took 700 years to build, starting 600 BC. And this is a theater of Dionysus, where you would come to see plays by Sophocles and Euripides.
Oh, we can go in.
We have access.
We'll go down there later.
My goal is to go down there, right? So, yeah, there.
We are on the south side of the Pantheon. Now you can see it behind me with the trees. And this is Philopopus Hill, and from here is where the Venetians launched a mortar attack that destroyed the temple, destroyed the Acropolis in 16 something. You can see the sea out to the distance. Another view of the entrance as we've made our tour around the Pantheon, and
One of those
Very
they can
cool.
enter it. Probably not.
used to
No, there's a big different classes of people. Some people can.
So the Turks occupied the Ottoman Empire when they were occupying this area. They were being attacked by the Venetians, and the Turks set up their stores of gunpowder, etc. inside there, and the Venetians fired from that hill over there and blew up the Parthenon.
This is very
And that's why it
cool.
looks like it does today. In 1685 it would have looked a lot different.
I wanted to all rebuild and they rebuild to its glory.
You need to go to Nashville.
By the way, they say it costs $1 billion today's money to build these
That's
things.
not it.
$1 billion.
It's 9:45 and we are on our way out back to do the Acropolis again, and look at the crowds.
It's good
We
that
had an
we
8 o'clock ticket, and now these are the 10 o'clock ticket people that are getting in early.
No, 9 o'clock. 10 o'clock is not even 10 o'clock.
Yeah, but they said you can get in 15 minutes before your ticket time.
Oh. Except the 8 o'clock one.
Holy moly. Look at all the people now. We were able to stop and take our time there on the way in. Holy moly. Okay, this is a nice view coming down the steps.
Don't block people.
Is that Mars Hill?
Probably. I don't know.
We need to go there. If so, that's where they used to gather for their voting, and
You
where
can stop right here if you want.
Paul preached.
That's before we came up here.
And the Roman Agora, I think. Okay, now we are at Mars Hill, or the Areopagus, if I'm saying that correctly. And there's the view back to the Acropolis, and we are about to walk up to Mars Hill, which is where Paul preached to the Athenians.
By the way, you cannot walk up this stair anymore. You need to walk up here.
So here we are on Mars Hill, the Areopagus, somewhere around here.
Probably is right there, the tallest part.
I would think here would be the flatter place where people can sit around. They would have like councils. They would do trials here. And in, what did they say, 51 or 61 AD, Paul was right here, preaching to Athens, right in the view of the Acropolis. Walking around the side of the hill, and here's a great view of the theater. Okay, now we are entering the Acropolis Museum. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
And this is really cool ruins right outside the museum. Look at that. That's really cool. They should let you climb in that. Yeah, on the back they all have individual hair.
See, they are doing one leg on this side and the other leg on
We are at the Museum of the Acropolis, and actually before coming in here we found out we missed going into the
South Slope.
place. It's where most of the treasures in here are from, but very cool, very historic, and a lot of people, a lot of statues without heads. In 2024, underneath the museum, they opened up the Excavation Museum, and there are, according to their excavation through this site, areas that date back to 4000 BC. But a lot of these houses and structures they have in one spot dating back to 500 BC, and then right next to it 500 AD. So many times this place was abandoned, destroyed, torn down. Hundreds of years later they rebuilt. Okay, just walking around after leaving the museum,
Little shops.
and we are tired.
Oh.
We are, I don't know if we're in the Plaka area yet. We are headed towards the Plaka.
And this is some signs and podcasts.
Oh, souvenir shops so far. Need to get a magnet at some point. You can narrate.
I can't.
Where are we? Something stairs in the Plaka area. Look at these houses. Keep going straight. Oh, fixer-upper. You're gonna buy one here?
Yeah.
And just to give you context of where we are, there's the Acropolis right above us.
Yes.
And that's the overlook area where the big flag.
Yeah. We don't need to keep going up because those are the people's houses.
Oh, see? You could have
yeah.
turned right. That's where we were.
Oh, okay.
But navigate. You are in a populated area. Please visit quietly.
They say this is the
It's called Anafiotika. Anafiotika. And this is the oldest part of Athens.
Okay, I'm done. Narrow. It's interesting.
Oh, and here we come out to the top.
Interesting.
Now we are at the Roman Agora. This was the marketplace, center of life for the Romans when they came to Athens. So I forgot what year that was. But this is the ruins of the Roman Agora, and that's called the Temple of the Winds. Actually, those are pretty well preserved reliefs on there, right in the footprint of the Acropolis. Ancient Agora is just a few minute walk from here, and we're gonna try to go inside there. Probably our last stop of the day. It's 5:45 and we have been going non-stop since 7:45, and I'm tired, but we are at Ancient Agora now, the heart of the city. And as you can see, have a Bluetooth pod in my ear because we're getting audio tours everywhere we're going, so learning lots about the history.
That's cool. I want a picture.
Paul also preached in the Ancient Agora. And now it's time for a picture. Cheese. So this is the Temple of Hephaestus, and it was built after the Persians had come and destroyed the town, and then they came back, and then they're celebrating the rebuilding of Athens. And so around the time that they were doing the buildings on the Acropolis, but this one is about half the size of the Parthenon, but well preserved. Okay, so we heard about the fruit stands outside of Monastiraki station, and it actually looked very good, and the prices weren't too bad. For a box of strawberries that were a decent size, it was €2. So that sounds pretty good. We decided to walk back and get some, and then you went to pay for it, and he pointed to the sign and said it's 3. He said, what? The sign says 2, and he pointed, and there's tiny little line right next to the 0 to make it into a 9. So their big sign says 2, and then they write this tiny little thing to say $2.99. So beware.
So
they're
now
trying to
it's more
trick you.
expensive than United States
But
strawberry.
hopefully they're very good. Very busy here on a Sunday night.
Saturday night.
It is 7:45 now, so we've been going for 12 hours and 20 minutes with, how long did we sit down for lunch? About 45 minutes. Other than that, we really haven't sat down today. And that was after, I don't know how long our trip was after getting delayed, 24 hours or so. But we made it. It's the end of the day.